Dimmed. Stop recording video. Button.
Hello YouTube, this is Hamid Campos again, Mr. Hamid64. I just wanted to make a few comments on the movie. Godzilla did sound real. He did sound alive. The scream part, the high pitch part, didn't end up having all the inflection I thought it would according to the trailers. And, you know, it does growl realistically and stuff. Some of the girls are like 98. And then, of course, there's that growl that, which is what reminded me of this figure. I maybe decided to get it. And that Let Them Fight clip. That growl sounds more like a Balrog. Anybody who's into Lord of the Rings will remember the Balrog. The demon from the ancient world. So, and of course the breath after that. So it does kind of breathe that way, but, you know, you never hear him breathe like you did in Godzilla 2000. You know, if nobody likes 98, most people like 2000. And everybody should realize that 98, that the sounds for 98, the whole existence of 98 was used for 2000. All the elephant stuff, all the, you know. For those of you who've seen my audio review, you've heard him. And those of you who've seen the movie, of course, you've heard him. So that kind of stuff. This one, you don't hear the hissing of nostril breath. You don't hear the... well, like I said, there's that one thing after that kind of growl. There's that one... But that's also kind of a roarish thing. But it's, you know, you never hear that, like a... You know, we don't hear him breathe, which is kind of interesting, because we do hear the first Muto at one point when it almost catches Ford. You do hear him pant, you know, you do hear him panting. Or her, whichever one it was. I forget if it's the winged one or the, or if it was the girl. And that's also weird. Why is the guy the only one that could fly? You'd think they both could. They're essentially the same thing. Oh well, whatever. So that's one thing. And I think Mom noticed, because Mom went with me, because I can't, I'm totally blind, so I need somebody to describe what's going on to me. She didn't like that they focus more on the Mutos. You don't see enough of Godzilla. And my beef is you don't see Godzilla alone. He's always hunting the Muto. Which, I guess, according to what Dr. Sadasawa said, that makes sense. But we don't get any alone time with him, so we don't know his personality. You know, what is this Godzilla like anyway? Is he truly like the 1954 one? I don't know. Is he, you know, like the 98 one probably was, you know, if people left it alone? You know, where it's just there because it's there. You know, well, doesn't matter, doesn't care about anything. Which, according to Rob from ETN, he was just there, well, obviously hunting the Mutos, but he's there to do his Godzilla thing. He's not there for anything else. So, yeah. Obviously, he's not as friendly, or, well, see, you don't even know that. Could he be as friendly as the 98 one? Could you get up close to him and take pictures of him? Or, you know, take video, which is what I would have done, rather than photos. But, you know, it's hard to tell. Let's see. But yeah, we don't see him go out into the city and just walk around, crush wreck cars, wreck buildings. Just to see what impact this Godzilla would leave. And yes, was it Rob that said the whole thing about the military thing? You know, you don't get the military. You do kinda. But that is kinda getting cliche. So yeah, you don't get enough of this Godzilla to really know what kind of Godzilla it is. Let's see, what else is there? I like the movie though. It did seem alive. It was definitely an update to Godzilla 2000. That was the last true Godzilla, the US version of it though. I heard the Japanese cut, and I heard some, a compilation of some of the sounds it made that somebody put together. And the supposed growls and the elephant-like stuff it did. Yeah. It's all 8-bit. Whatever. Some of the growls are kind of interesting and stuff, but they're yucky 8-bit. Anyways, so this one is definitely an update. But like I said, that's all it's missing though. It's the hissing of nostril breath. And the huffing of mouth breath. No, and kind of thing. I mean, the 98 one did stuff like that. I don't know. But, and also, he doesn't, well, maybe he does react to the pain. It's kind of hard to say because the Mutos are making noise too, and they're making weird noises, so it's hard to say if he reacted when they were pecking him, so it's kind of hard to say. Other than that, though, the movie was cool. It would have been cool to hear it in Dolby Atmos, but that would have meant I'd have to go to Manhattan. How ironic, if you get the irony. And, if I hear otherwise about it reacting, if I hear about him breathing, or, the growls did sound breathy. So that's what I mean, it sounded real, so yeah, that's good. But that's my comments on the movie. I'm not gonna do a review on it, spoiled or spoiler free, because what I do more is audio reviews, so I guess you have to stay tuned until the Blu-ray disc comes out for that, and then we'll get into the review of Godzilla 2014. All I can say now is it was cool. It was awesome. It was definitely an update. It's just it wasn't what the trailers led you to think it would have been. As far as inflection of the roar. And they always did the broken roar. They never did it as one solid sound like the Atomic Roar figure does. And he didn't do the war cry roar that he does at the end of the extended trailer. Check that one trailer out to hear it. And he didn't do the angry roar, which is the roar you hear at the end of the main trailer. And he doesn't even do, like I said, not only is that roar solid, the one at the end of the teaser trailer, which is what the Atomic Roar figure does, but it's also annoyed. He doesn't even do the annoyed roar. At least not at the end. I do like that roar at the end though, it was cool. That one did have some more meat to it, more like the 98 roar. I don't get why people don't want to admit it, but admit it, the scream is essentially the 98 scream. It doesn't have the, the whistle to it and stuff. And it doesn't have all the meat and all the bassy stuff to it. It does have all the wind of it though. And then of course the radiation thing, that explains why the throat and stuff, the top of the Atomic Roar figure pops open. I guess it's supposed to stream out like a nozzle thing. It's supposed to stream out of his throat like I guess like it's coming out of a hose or like the side of a swimming pool. You know how the water streams out of those things at the sides. So I guess that's why Mom says it looks like a lightsaber blade. Interesting. And yeah, that's kind of what a lightsaber blade does. It streams out of the lightsaber. So that's cool, I guess. That's another thing with the Atomic Roar. He doesn't make a big deal out of it. Like, well, again, I'd have to listen to the movie again to hear. But I know the first time, which is the scene that has been illegally leaked on YouTube. Somebody whipped out their phone and recorded it. The second time they saw it, I would assume there's no way they would have known when he was going to do it the first time, unless that person recorded the whole movie and just uploaded that. Ooh. Anyway, He doesn't make a big deal out of it. I mean, I guess he kind of does, but it's just like, you know, it's just a thing that's like, it's not a big thing to do it. Was the 98 one when she did? Because that one was more of a girl. It was more of a goddess, Zilla. She made a big deal of hers. I mean, for power breath, for that could have been the tornado blast too. Although they called the whistling roar the tornado blast roar in the toys. But anyway, you know, she made a big like an angry tiger noise, or like an angry, you know, any kind of cat noise. Of course, they're hissing out of her and stuff. So yeah, I guess it's not supposed to be such a big effort for this one to do his radiation thing. Yeah, and I guess yeah. That's it for the comments on it until, you know, and I'm not gonna actually review it at all until the movie is actually out, because I'm not gonna get into the story thing. Everybody else is doing that. I'm not getting into the, you know, too much people thing or not. Everybody else is doing that. I'm just gonna focus on the audio, because that's what I care about, is the Godzilla audio. How much realistic is this one? How much less realistic is it? I'll tell you this, it's sure a lot better than the starting from Mega Curse and onwards. The GMK Godzilla was a little bit more alive than I gave it credit for. But meh. 98 and 2000 were better than that. The US 2001. The Japanese 2001. I mean, I didn't see the whole movie, but from all those 8-bit sounds I heard in that clip that I saw when I was looking for the atomic breath thing. So that's that with that. Stay tuned for whenever the Blu-ray comes out for the review, the actual audio review of the movie, and, you know, actually demonstrating to you where it could have breathed, where it could have done stuff. And I might update some of my comments. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe he did make reaction sounds to the Mutos hurting him and stuff, because they do hurt him and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe. But I must have missed it, because the Mutos are making their weird noise too. And they were real, and that's the weird thing that makes me wonder why they didn't have Godzilla breathe. Because you hear, like I said, the first Muto painting. So that's that. Check out the movie, and like I said, if you can, in Dolby Atmos, better yet, check it out in Dolby Atmos. Go to DolbyLabs.com and, yeah, check out whatever website. Alright then. Bye-bye.